Alright guys, so the 300 million download celebration has been officially confirmed by Dokkan themselves. Now we don't yet have absolute confirmation that we are indeed going to get these right here, which is the ticket banners that give us one ticket per 50 stones spent between a period of time, right? Now, based upon last year's celebration, I believe the cutoff point for stones is going to be right around right now. So I don't recommend players to use their stones now just to try and get extra tickets. I think that would be folly because you're talking about a banner with 40 featured units on it, right? You're not going to be able to very easily, say you need, I don't know, physical Goku Black and he's got his EZ8 coming up. Well, you got your other 37 featured cards right there, and then on JP the banner was even bigger where it's up to 41, right? So you're gonna have difficulty hunting exact cards. I think you're much better off saving your stones for whatever the main banners end up being. Right now a prevailing theory is Cell and Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, right? So looking at this, what we have is a post from Fishamorphous, which is basically a rough estimate. I don't know. Based upon looking through the post, seems like it might be more than a rough estimate. He might actually have been really keeping track hardcore of how many stones have been given out. This is for global, by the way. How many stones have been given out basically since the cutoff point last year, last August, up to right about now. And then judging by that amount of stones, if you're a free-to-play player, you haven't been buying stones and stuff like this, this should give you a rough indication of how many tickets you are likely to end up with. And it is a pretty good amount. So let's see. Yeah, final calculation may vary depending upon player. So of course, that will mean you beat all the events, campaigns, didn't miss login days, things like that. So let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so looks like he was using stone logs from previously. So we're racking up stones already. 329, 558, boom, boom, boom. Look at this. Good, decent amount of stones. So now we're into 2019, 567 in February. Wow, that's pretty good for global right there. Well, okay, I guess because that's the movie celebration, right? Gogeta, Broly, stuff like that. Yep, there we go. So yeah, the SCR Gogeta, EZA, all different types of stuff. March stone count at 263, 216 for April, 310 for May, so still looking pretty good here. 146 in June, that's very low. Oh yeah, it's because that's the anniversary kind of slowdown, right? Where global got Dokkan Fest Kid Goku within the first couple days of June and then didn't really get anything else for the rest of June. That typically happens on both versions before a big celebration. But well, I mean, it's sort of happening right now for Global and JP, where, Global is getting a very highly anticipated Dragon Ball Heroes banner, whereas JP, is going to get the waifu cards, which are good, but, they're definitely not as hype as, the Dragon Ball Heroes stuff. July, of course, a massive number right here, this being, the 4-year anniversary. Very, very high number. And then that will take us to August so far at 80 already. I believe this is... Okay, yeah, these are confirmed stones for the month. So this is taken into account, future login bonus and stuff like that are already announced for this month, right? So those are all the Dragon Stones given out in the span of 1 year. Can't keep track of absolutely everything. Yeah, so right now, the rough estimate here, 4,254 stones. That's a very, very good number, completely free to play, which would make a total of 85 tickets for global free-to-play players. Now, of course, if you are a paying player, you've been buying lots of packs and stuff like that, chances are you're going to end up with a lot more than this, right? Me personally, I'm expecting 4,000 or so tickets or something along those lines. It's going to be a high number. I don't know. We'll see. Because remember, I used, 15,000 stones alone on the LR Super Baby 2 banner and, Goku Trunks and Pan banner. So that is something to keep in mind. Now, this Twitter account right here, this Sun Lemon or Sun Lemon or whatever, however you want to say it. This is just a guy that sort of, I've been following him for a while. He sort of follows Dokkan info. And he seems to be someone that, for the Japanese community, he's keeping the Japanese community up to date on things that happen on the global version and stuff like that, right? As you guys can see, he follows, this is a Japanese guy. If we, go to his profile, you could clearly see. if we go back and check, like, he is a frequenter of the, American, or, well, I don't want to say American, but the English speaking Dokkan Battle subreddit, right? How about that? I think that's a better way to phrase it. And he makes note to the Japanese community how many stones and tickets are expected for global. Now, I don't know where he got these numbers from, so I'm not able to fact check this, but this seems close enough that this is probably true. Looks like we have numbers here for the Japanese version. Again, I'm not completely saying that these are in stone correct. I do believe completely this one right here from the subreddit, this one. But this one, I'm not completely sure. But he had it listed that JP got 4,708 stones, which would equate to about 94 tickets for the JP version. So I'm sure people are, global shaft, but I mean, it's honestly not that big of a difference, right? Like, JP has a little bit more stones there, but it's not that bad. I mean, I don't know. It's a couple hundred, whatever. I'm going to move on. So, okay. So we have like a rough estimate of the amount of tickets that a lot of people could be expecting. But again, if you're a paid player, there's no way to really tell. That's just what we know from free-to-play stones, right? Now, let's talk about the banners, right? So I've assembled some info here to make a rough guesstimate, I'll say, on what Dokkan Fest exclusives should be on the banners, because the banners will be different for Global and JP. I'm sure the main Dokkan Fest banners will probably be different for Global and JP, and the actual ticket banner itself will probably be different. But I do believe the big thing, the main brand new Dokkan Fest units, or I mean, they could be summonable LRs that aren't Dokkan Fest units. Well, no, there's definitely going to be a Dokkan Fest for it, but that unit will be the same between both versions, but the actual banner itself will be different. By the way, I do expect Gogeta, Blue Gogeta, and Dragon Ball Super Broly probably on both versions banners, by the way. Not the ticket banner. I don't think they're going to be on the ticket banner, but on the main banners, I do expect Blue Gogeta and Dragon Ball Super Broly. So let's take a look at what's on the global banner right here. So Global has a different release order than JP. The most recent Dokkan Fest exclusive on this global banner is Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Ultimate Gohan, UI Goku, Omega, all of them came out before Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Remember, it was a bit of a weird release schedule, right? Whereas on JP, UI Goku came out, 5 months after Super Saiyan 3 Broly or something like that. On Global, UI Goku came out first, Super Saiyan 3 Broly came out after. So if we pull this up, nope, this is the wrong one. This one right here. We have the timeline of events for Global, right? So here is Super Saiyan 3 Broly. If we go ahead and open it up, take a look at it. Broly released on January 31st, 2018. That was the release date of Super Saiyan 3 Broly, the final unit included on the banner. The second most recent unit is UI Goku and then Ultimate Gohan, I believe. So let's go ahead and scroll up a little bit. This is the global order of release. This stuff is irrelevant. We're just looking for Dokkan Fest exclusives. So there's Ultimate Gohan, and then of course we have UI Goku, right? So that's sort of where it cut off for global. So let's now look at the JP version of the banner, right? So JP, remember, the order of units releases a little bit differently. JP had a few more Dokkan Fest exclusives on here that Global did not, such as Angel Golden Frieza, Physical Super Vegito, as well as Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. If we look at the timeline of events for Global, we will see that this is the timeline of events for JP. We'll see that JP doesn't go quite as far as Global does, right? So Bardock came out, I believe, on December 1st. Let me double check. November 30th. Okay, so I think that's the last day of November, though. But this is the final unit that was on the banner for JP, right? We're looking at it right here. Now, if we head to the timeline of events, again, this is Bardock in November. If we scroll up, then we get STR Rose Goku Black and Tech Vegito Blue. Those are the next two units they released essentially on New Year's Eve, 2017. Yeah, this is New Year's Eve 2017. Tech Vegito Blue and STR Rose came out, right? But they are not on this banner right here. They were the cutoff point. So what I'm expecting now for Global and JP, we can go ahead and take a look at it. I think the cutoff point for JP is going to be Int Goku Black. I think this is probably going to be the last one that will be on the JP ticket banner. He released on November 29th. And then if we, scoot ahead a little bit, we'll see that the next Dokkan Fest exclusives were Blue Gogeta and Dragon Ball Super Broly. I don't expect them on the ticket banner, but I do expect them on the main banners, right? So if we go up, that, that's going to include up to Int Goku Black. So we're going to have SCR Super Buu, who was the last one before Int Goku Black, and Metal Cooler. Like, these two are going to be on there on the ticket banner, I believe. Now, if we head to global, I believe SCR Super Buu is probably going to be the last one that will be on the global banner. So I don't know, presumably Metal Cooler and Int Goku Black might be the only ones not on the global banner. Or if they stay true and there's 3 more on the JP banner, then I guess that means that Super Buu would not be on it. But if we look, Super Buu has a similar release date to Broly at January 16th, right? Broly came out a couple weeks later towards the end of January, but pretty close. So if we go back before Buu was hit, okay, will Hit be on there? I don't know if Hit'll be on there for global. Probably, I guess. I mean, this is where things are going to start to get really wonky, because, global has had these sort of global first Dokkan Fests. You know what? I could actually see them slapping Super Buu on there, but not Hit in the ticket banner. I don't know. One of the two is probably going to be in there, and one of the two probably is not. And then before Hit was Future Gohan. Yeah, I remember Global released so many units in such a short period of time, because then only a couple weeks before that was Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Yeah, this is like, Global released like 4 Dokkan Fests in like a 50-day span or something crazy like that. So there's just a huge bunch of units just like all pieced together. That's why, a lot of people were excited that Global might be catching up, but, Global has since slowed down like they usually do around anniversary time. So I guess my prediction is probably going to be that Super Buu makes it onto the global ticket banner, but Hit does not, is what I would probably guess. But we'll see. I mean, Super Buu has not returned on global, correct? No, he was on the Goku Black banner, yes. But Hit has not returned. No, Hit has not been. Okay. So yeah, I do think SCR Super Buu will be on the global banner, and then Hit probably will not, because Hit has not returned yet. But I am expecting Hit probably on the main Dokkan Fest exclusive banners, right? So that's probably going to be the cutoff point, like right around Hit or Super Buu, and then Int Goku Black for JP. So unfortunately, that leaves a lot of really powerful units who won't be on these ticket banners. Things like Dokkan Fest K Goku, transforming Vegeta for both versions, right? But, I'm sure the main banners themselves will probably be very, very good. So let me know what you guys think of, who it looks like might be on these ticket banners, what you guys think of the amount of tickets that we're going to get. Again, I don't know, because unless LRKill and Khalifa are somehow on the 300 million ticket banner for JP, which, spoiler alert, I don't think they will be, there's not really going to be much value for me on those. But I got to imagine a lot of y'all are very excited, because, you have a lot of opportunity to get a lot of very, very good units in here. Even these super old ones now, a lot of these guys have gotten easy A's, so they're all very, very good. SCR Cell is a beast. Int Janemba is maybe the best TUR in the game. A lot of firepower on these ticket banners, and people are going to get a lot of really good units for absolutely free. So let me know what you guys think of everything. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.